We've taken over Aston Villa. And last time out, we got knocked out in the final cup competition we are in this season by Nottingham Forest. But it wasn't all doom and gloom, because we currently sit in the top 4 of the Premier League with hopes of Champions League football right on the cusp. We also started to fill out our youth academy with Matthew O'Connor being a huge standout, as well as Ronnie Hunt, who is already 64 overall. With this being the final episode of the season, will it be top 4 or sacked here in the first season with Aston Villa? Yes, lads, what's going on then? This is a massive episode. We're going to be finishing off the season today. We've got quite a lot to get through. I think there's like 8 games to play, but a lot of these are screaming sim to me, because we want to fly through it as quickly as possible, and we need to improve that cheeky board rating at the top. Whatever we do today, just improve that. I need at least a middle thumb, not a thumbs down. And our first game against Brentford is going to go fantastically. A 2-1 victory in a game which we dominated. DRB with a brace. Things you really do love to see. So after the Brentford game, we're going to have some scout reports. And Pierce McDonald looks like the only player that could be good. I'm going to sign him up. I want to fill the academy up at this stage. Next up, it's England, where we might have a few players here that could be good. Freddie was never going to be good with like his overall is shocking, but Tyler Curtis looks like he could be promising. We're going to sign Tyler Curtis up, and Blake Parr. I'm so tempted. We're going to do it. We're going to sign Blake Parr. No, we're not. It's his base overall just wasn't good enough for me. But that means now our academy is really starting to build up, which is good, especially going into the second season where we're going to be in a whole host of competitions again. Arsenal next then, who are a point above us in the league. This will go a long way, putting ourselves in a Champions League spot. Now, Douglas Luiz is really angry. I just rejected a bid from Manchester United for him, and after that, he seems fuming. He's going to start today, and hopefully he's going to get happy pretty soon. We'll go Bailey and Diaby as well. We'll go Matoma on the bench. We once again seem to be missing player names. Oh no, they're back. Gabriel Jesus, Fabio Vieira. Arsenal are having a really good season, so it'd be expected that this one could be a difficult game. How is that not a foul on Baku? Diaby. Baku trying to link up nicely, and it's worked. Ollie. Watkins making a run. Tussled, but I mean, nothing has happened in this game. There has been no one who's mounted any kind of good attack. It seems like both sides are pretty happy with a point right now. Oh, Watkins steals it. Ollie Watkins steals it. He's going to have to go alone. Ollie Watkins. Force a good save. That's the first shot on target we've had this entire game. I really wanted to get it to Matoma, but he was just being marked so well. I'm going to whip a ball in now towards Watkins. Oh, it's off the crossbar. What a save from Ramsdale, but finally a bit of life in this game for us. It's just been Arsenal holding possession and us doing absolutely nothing on the other end. Oh, that's a great ball in behind. Gabriel Jesus. Try and cut the angle. Try and cut the angle, but he still scores regardless. We're way into added on time. It's from our own corner, but Arsenal will make it 1-0. I feel like we definitely should have done better there, and as we kick off, it's just going to be blown for half-time. It should have been blown for half-time anyway, referee. 1-0 down at the half. We need to fight back, because I don't think a point would be bad in this one against Arsenal. I don't expect us to be miles better than them, but we do not need to be losing this kind of game. That ball inside, Minamino. Wants to play it in behind. Oh, he's found Ollie Watkins. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful touch from Ollie Watkins right at the start of the second half. He's so calm and composed in front of goal. Minamino with a beautiful pass. That was such a good touch from Watkins, though, to split the two defenders. That cannot be denied. That touch right there from Ollie Watkins was great, and he was so calm in front of goal. Diaby wants that ball over the top to Mini. Oh, Mini. Oh, God, it's saved. Diaby gets it back. Oh, it's well blocked. Oh, it's going to be not a goal. What's been given? Yeah, I knew it was being blown up. I don't know if it's for handball or offside yet. It's offside on Minamino. I can feel it being blown up, but wow. They're starting to slip. They're starting to make the odd mistake. We're going to pounce on it. I feel like momentum is on our side. If anyone's going to go on and win this one, it feels like it could be us. Saka got it in behind to Odegaard, and just don't let him put it across. Well in, Konza. I tell you what, Konza is... I slept on Konza a bit. Konza is really good. Momentum does definitely seem to be swinging back Arsenal's way now. And as this goes on, I'm really just happy to take a point if we can. Saka, dying embers of the game. Oh, that was such a good touch from Saka. I really don't like playing against him. Kai Enrique seemed like he was there, and he's there again. And he'll get the ball clear. I'm expecting a full-time whistle now. Yeah, there's no way they let us break. We take our point against Arsenal. Next up in the league was Bournemouth, and we could only manage a 2-2 draw, though. Rafa Mia bagging 2 for Bournemouth, which sees us now sat in 4th place, but it's a sizable gap between ourselves and Tottenham. It's frustrating that it's Tottenham. They've got a game in hand, but the gap is sizable. It's West Ham next. The biggest plus we have about these new intros, although I think they're pretty horrendous is the fact that we don't have bubbles absolutely everywhere when we play against West Ham. This would be a big win. We haven't won in the last 2 games, so this one could be so important to the Champions League campaign. I genuinely do think we get sacked if we don't hit top 4. That makes this super intense to make sure that we get top 4. Don't concede early on. Ben Yedder is dangerous, although we can steal that one away. Oh, that's a great ball. Oh, it's such a good ball up. Minamino. I'm going to try and cut inside. Oh, I'm going to do it with Minamino. He's so light-footed. And then forces Areola into a big-time save. Slept on is Minamino. That man he's different. Class for me. Kai Enrique Naily with his first goal for the club. A ball out to Douglas Luiz. He can hit them. Oh, it's deflected wide. Douglas Luiz still unhappy. His future at the club. Well, on the wraps of the minutes, Leon Bailey tests Areola. And how are they staying in this right now? This is insane that they are still in this game of football. I don't understand how they've stayed in it. Well, half a football down, a half a footballer chances for Aston Villa, but the goal's just not coming. Hopefully, the second half, we can have some more chances, and one of them will hit the back of the net. Enrique now charging forward. This might work out. Into Ollie Watkins. Can turn, can shoot. Areola saves again. Bailey there finding space. He's going to try and look to drill it back across Minamino. Oh, he's back in the goals again. It's Minamino making it 1-0 Aston Villa. His end run of this season has just been so important to this team. Good cutback from Bailey as well. Perfectly timed. I actually think Ollie Watkins in an offside position does get in the way there, but who cares? Ollie will be coming off anyway. Duran is going to come on. Ollie is knackered. He has just played 2 games in the space of 2 days. So let's get Duran on. Let's give him the game time that he needs. After all, he did score those unbelievable goals against Manchester City. Lamptey back to Diaby. Diaby wants to square that one inside to Duran. Oh, I tried it. Why not? We're going to have a late corner now. This is quite nerve-wracking. Minamino comes up. Wendy comes on. They brought the goalkeeper up. Douglas Luiz on the keeper. Get to that guy. Enrique all the way in. Was been given, I think, a handball from West Ham. And we escape, and we should now hold on to this game. We have been the kings of 1-0 victories this season. And with that 1-0 victory, it sees us leapfrog Arsenal, because Arsenal has started performing badly as well. We are 7 points ahead of Tottenham with 4 games left. So basically, 2 wins should do it. 2 wins, and we will have top 4. And when I look at those 2 wins, I don't think they're going to be Chelsea, and I don't think they're going to be Liverpool. So in the effort of time, we're going to sim those 2 games. We might still get victories in them, but I'm not counting my chickens. And to my shock, we go and we beat Chelsea 2-0. Douglas Luiz, the man who wants to leave, and Alex Moreno, of all people, we've gone and beaten Chelsea 2-0. Tottenham won their game as well, but this is making me feel like, oh, wow, we were in a title race. We're 4 points off Man City. I mean, it's not believable that we're going to catch them, but we're 4 points off Manchester City. The run of form has just been unreal this back end of the season. Even in the sim, we're simming quite a lot in this save, but the sim has still just been so kind to me. So with this game coming up against Brighton then, we win this, and I'm pretty sure top 4 is confirmed, which is just wild. The wild that we've managed to get here where top form will be confirmed. I'm going to give Lamptey the game. Baku's had so many games this season. We're going to get Kamara back in at centre-back. I've probably not been playing him enough since we moved into centre-back. Matoma will start this one. Apart from that, I go McGinn because Douglas Luiz doesn't want to be here. And we're going to stick with Douglas Luiz just for now. I'm intrigued to see what you guys say. We're going to try and work to get Douglas Luiz back on side, be our friend again. But if we have to sell him, maybe we'll have to cash in. We'll probably get like 50, 60 million for it. The insane thing is Matoma's just gone and got himself a game face from what I've seen on Twitter. Literally just gone and got himself a game face. It's criminal. It's criminal that he didn't get one last year that carried over to this year. But it's criminal that they give him a game face after I've started this save. And that one into Diaby. Diaby trying to loft it straight in. I mean, crossing the ball in this episode I've done better, but against this side, Brighton, don't cross the ball in. There's no point. They've got so much height in the bottom. I got so confused by the 2 players there, and this is just like a free run for them. Although I'm going to get back. Lamptey got back against his old club. We have 2 players against our old club today, Matoma and Lamptey. Watkins then into Yuri Tielemans. Tielemans, oh, he nearly found that ball to Minamino. Minamino pokes it out to Matoma. Didn't quite have the pace on him. Kept it though. The RB. Oh, I'm going to use that runner. I'm just going to use that runner. And then I'm going to... No, I wanted it over to Minamino, who was making such a good run. Why does it sometimes just lock on to the guy? Oh, it's so infuriating. You'd expect smarter AI nowadays where it's going to lock on to the better run. Just lock on to which of the two runs is better. And you're not going to do a chip-through ball to that terrible outside run that we had. The RB now. I'm going to try and waft one over Minamino. He loves a header, doesn't he? I can't get over how much he just loves a good header. Minamino. It is insane. Pau Torres went for it. Absolutely dead. But yeah, Minamino. Unreal. But I mean, a loss here? A loss here is damaging. But a draw probably would still give us top 4. Another half for Aston Villa where we just struggle to break a team down. This is becoming the common theme. We need more fluidity in our players. But what matters is it's still 0-0. They haven't scored. And we know we could go. We nick cheeky 1-0s all the time. I don't know if I go for this or deliver a great ball. So I'm just going to go for it with Douglas Luiz. Let's see. I don't know. I've never tried to score one of these, and it was decent. We force a save. We get a corner. Feels like so long since I scored a free kick. Let's whip in a decent ball now. That's a good ball into Kamara. Can't win the header. Ansu Fati just absolutely spun on me. And Brian, we show Pedro. Make it 1-0. Ansu Fati's come on, and God, he's so dangerous. It's the spin. There it is. Ah, did me. We've got Brighton free kick in the somewhat dangerous position, I think. That's a good ball lofted in. When they've got the height that they've got, it's always a good ball in. Martinez, big time save. We're just trying to hold on right now. This is really tough. I genuinely think a draw would just be enough, but can we get a draw? That's the thing, and the cutbacks are just deadly. I mean, it's just Brighton corner after Brighton corner. Oh, we don't stand a chance. Get to that, Emmy. Oh, lovely. Wants that down to Minamino. Minamino begging for a runner. What are you doing, Ollie Watkins? I cannot be more disappointed right now with Ollie Watkins. What the hell was Ollie Watkins doing there? Can I turn? Bailey! A massive goal for Leon Bailey and for Aston Villa. In my job stakes, they're keeping me in a job. And potentially for Champions League football next season. Can we carry that momentum a little bit now? There's like 2 minutes left. If we score a winner, it will erupt in this office. But I got Ansu Fati to deal with right now. Oh my God, that was terrible. What were we doing there? What am I doing there? What? Okay, we'll take the foul, but I don't know what I was doing there with John McGinn. Is that a ball on? Mini? No, it's not. Dunk was there, although he wasn't there well, and that will probably be the end of this game. It will be 1-1. We'll take it. I think a draw might have put us through. Let's see the other result. Might not be the cleanest end running of the season, but these are good results. We just keep picking up points. What is a little bit worrying, the fact that we don't seem to be able to score more than 1 in a game. That is worrying. So Manchester United on 63, us on 71. We are going to be playing Champions League football next season, lads. We've done it. We've achieved our goal. We will be keeping our job. We have some more scout reports as well. I mean, we're starting to fill this academy up. I'm liking it. 2.4 million for Alex Shaw. Thank you. Oh, God, this youth academy is going to be tasty next season. Isaac Fowler looking fairly decent as well. The rest we'll get rid of. Ireland not having the same feel to it, but it does have Darren O'Connor. I think considering what we've just signed, not going to be good enough. Both of them are saying central midfielders. Both of them look okay. Obviously, Alex Short looks fantastic. He's going to be great. He genuinely is just going to be great. He needs to improve his passing, but we're going to put him on a playmaker. He is going to be fantastic. And then Fowler could just be a case of him being in the wrong position. Good shooting, good dribbling, good pace. So I think if we were keeping him central, it would be a CF. But he could potentially play out wide. I'm going to go CF, though. I like his shooting. And we'll see how Isaac Fowler looks in the future. We got Liverpool next. We're going to sim the last 2 games, obviously, considering that we've already achieved our goal. And we get another draw against Liverpool. So, I mean, we're on a run of draws, but we'll take this one. Leon Bailey with a brace. And we cap the season off with a massive 5-1 victory against Crystal Palace. I mean, this was a big one. Leon Bailey again with a brace. Watkins with a brace as well, and Kai Enrique just adding to it right at the end. And with those results, it sees us finish 3rd in the Premier League. This is the goal that we needed to achieve, I felt like, to keep ourselves in a job, and we've done it. Manchester United and Spurs actually nowhere near it in the end as well, which is, I don't know. That's just pretty insane. Man City winning the title pretty comfortably. Let's see how the squad did this season. The Youth Academy looks good. I'm excited for next year, so you guys already You need to be putting in your suggestions because I don't have that many gaps. But Ollie Watkins, as you can see, I still think we need another goal scorer. There were too many 1-0s for my likings. But Ollie Watkins, 22 goals, 8 assists. Really good season for him. If that doesn't get him into the national squad, I don't know what would do. Leon Bailey with 12 goals and 8 assists. He's been fantastic. Tielemans, really good down the middle as well. Diaby, maybe not the production we would have wanted, but it's still a very good season for a winger, considering what Bailey did and Diaby. Minamino, I am so happy with Minamino. He's so versatile. He's going to be so handy when we have all these fixtures coming up. To be able to get him in the team as much as possible. Matoma was a little bit of a letdown. 5-1. A little bit. But there's still time in him. He'll continue to grow. He's our best left winger. Let's be honest. Brendia, look, you want me to keep him. In my eyes, he's probably on the chopping block. But I don't know. And Douglas Luiz wants to leave. I think it was purely down to I've rotated the centre of the park a lot this season apart from Yuri Tielemans. And I don't think Douglas Luiz liked that. But it's what I felt made sense for us. But he's unhappy. He wants to leave. But he is 85 overall. So I'd rather keep him, but we would get a lot of money for it. One to note as well, Ramsey, who is coming back, who I want to play in central midfield, is now an 80 overall. So he's someone who is definitely going to be a member of the first team next season. So I want to use the youth players that they've already got as much as possible. He's someone who's going to come in next season and be great. Hit the ground running. Kamara should be able to be changed to a centre-back now. Oh, we're 1 week away. But we're going to change him there. He's going to be a centre-back next season. We're not going to play a CDM. We played a CDM certain points this season just to kind of keep things flowing. But that's the way I plan to keep it. Now, that's going to be it for this episode. That's it for this season. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you all watching. Get your feedback and suggestions in. There's not going to be much time. You're probably going to get your suggestions in now for the second episode of the window, which is perfect for me because I make smaller signings in the first episode and then a big signing in the second one towards deadline day. So just bear that in mind if I haven't scouted them or you don't see them in the next episode. Again, I'm having to record these in front just so that we've got videos up and out. But I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for the support on the series. New to the channel, hit subscribe. I will see you for the start of season number 2 with Aston Villa.